How's it going, everybody? It's Eong here, and welcome to a Deus Ex Mankind Divided First Impressions playthrough. I have been waiting for this game for a long time. I absolutely loved Human Revolution, and the sequel is finally here. Let's just say I totally asked for this. Let's go ahead and dive right into the story. I did boot up the game once just to get a feeling for the controls, and I changed a few settings, but other than that, I really haven't played much of this game, so this might as well be a initial blind playthrough of sorts. So we have 3 difficulties we can choose from. We have easy, normal, and hard, and of course, I never asked for this. That is beautiful, but it is locked, so for now, let's go ahead and give me a challenge, which is how the game is meant to be played. So let's go ahead and start a new game. Now, we do have this Human Revolution recap video we can watch. I'm gonna go ahead and present this, but for those who don't want to watch it, I'm gonna put a timestamp on the video itself. You can skip it via annotation, or you can manually go to the time that is presented. So let's go ahead and dive right into the game.
The year was 2027. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job, said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. It took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. Wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarah's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the Triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Seraph Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Saraf had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The Mercs were led by an augmented killer I'd crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Saraf if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Saraf was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor-turned-philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Saraf had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Saraf Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Saraf, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates, seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Seraph's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Seraph had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time could give us the answers.
Alright, well, that was a loaded 12 minutes, but considering they had to compress like dozens of hours worth of story into 12 minutes, I'd say they did a pretty decent job. But there you go, Human Revolution in a nutshell. Now let's dive into Mankind Divided.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes, you just have to let go. And embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. But 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Okay, lethal or non-lethal. I think non-lethal might be stealthier, which is the style of play that I enjoy most. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose non-lethal.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Word.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
Shut up, Joker.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Alright, let's see. Stun gun versus tranquilizer rifle. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go for the rifle.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Damn straight.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
We'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute, so we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force Actual. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Jack, the world's first Halo jump. And look at him go. He doesn't even need a parachute. Now this is the future. That's the Icarus landing system, I believe, which was in Human Revolution. Alright, looks like we are about to dive into some gameplay finally. Here we go.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Alright, well. Let's go ahead and make our way through here. Area is clear. Anything here I can loot? Doesn't look like it. Let's keep moving. Ah, there we go. Damn. That seems excessive. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, you'll notice I'm gonna be looking around a lot, checking every nook and cranny, making sure I have seen everything there is to see. So what do we have here? Look at that view. Damn. Got a bunch of boxes blocking this area. That works.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
You should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Oh, Adam Jensen. Still the same sarcastic prick that we all know and love. Okay. What now? Gotta go that way. Press B to open the augmentation wheel. To equip Smart Vision, press middle mouse button to assign it and exit the augmentation wheel with escape. Okay. Press middle mouse button to activate Smart Vision. Ah, look at that. Structural weakness. There we go. Nothing to loot here, I'm assuming. Well, we got this guy, but he's empty. And a locker. Some credits, I'll take that. Onwards we go. Oh, we got some tangos over here. Let's take care of them. Okay, that's locked. Restore the power to the keypad. Let's follow this cord. It leads to that thing. How do I get there? That's locked down. Oh, we could maybe go up here. Yes. Awesome. There it is. That takes care of that. Nothing here, it looks like. Wait. Nice, biocell. Yeah, fuck that. Let's go up this way. From whence we came. Let's crouch and deal with the tangos. Ah, looks like we'll be doing some hacking. I do remember how this was done in Human Revolution. Should be pretty similar. Yep, basically capture nodes and get to this green digital ball of awesomeness. Alright, let's capture this one first. Then we're gonna head down this way. Holy shit, that was fast.
Trace program initiated.
Okay, so it's basically a race. I have to capture this point before it can capture my point.
Access granted.
But it's all good. Managed to make it pretty easy. Okay, now we can open this door, and we can do some tutorials here. Let's go ahead and do them. In this one, I'm going to learn about moving to cover, cover swapping, rounding corners, vaulting over cover, and transitioning from cover to first-person view. Let's check this out. Okay, press F to take cover. Space to move to another cover. And then we can do one of these. Hold space around the corner. Vault over again. And let's see, aim at the next green hologram and press space to run out of cover into first person. There we go. And yeah, there we go. Pretty simple. Now we get to do it for real. Oh, that guy's making his way out, so let's go ahead and take care of him. While that's happening, we'll take care of this guy here. Press Q, take him down non-lethally. Nice, that worked out nicely. Okay, there's one more dude that way. Just gonna take care of him real quickly. Is that gonna take effect? I think I missed his head. Yep, okay. Just takes a little bit more. Now we can look around, see what's around here. This is where I came from. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and loot these guys. Actually, what's over here? Another route, it looks like. Okay, let's go up here. See what we find. Let's see if there's anything hidden behind here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so this is a nice vantage point. But I've already taken care of everyone, so no point in sticking around up here. Let's go down. Loot some folks. Machine pistol. I don't think I need that. I'm trying to be stealthy. That makes a lot of noise. Here's an elevator. But before we go down there, let's explore a bit. See what we find. Oh, another keypad. What is this? Beer case. Okay. Bottle of beer. Let's hack this. Okay, there's 2 routes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. But the ones down here are higher level, which means capturing a point is going to take longer. But I think this looks like the safer path. I'm going to go ahead and try this out.
Anomaly detected.
Uh-oh. Okay. Here we go.
Trace program initiated.
I should be good.
Access granted.
Nice. Okay. Takes care of that.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
Oh, nice.
Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Some credits and more alcohol. Why the hell not? Speaking of items, let's go ahead and sort through my inventory and assign some stuff. I'm gonna make this. This is what? Heals health, I'm assuming? Yes. Okay, let's make that 0. This is to recover energy? Yes, okay. That'll be 9. Some grenades. Gas grenade. What is this? Releases a cloud of anesthetizing gas that knocks out any target caught in it. That is awesome. Definitely gonna use that. 8. 7. Smoke grenade. Pretty self-explanatory. And painkillers. I'll keep that in here for now. Okay, I'm good. let's keep moving. Anything behind here? Look at that. I knew it. This is why you always want to look around. Every nook and cranny. The Icarus landing augmentation triggers automatically when falling to prevent damage. Nice. So it looks like we have to go down there. Nothing here, it looks like. Let's do it. Geronimo. Sweet. Oh, another tutorial. Learn about moving silently, cloaking, and distractions. Let's do it. Okay, open the hatch. And then it said press F1 for silent movement. And then F4 to activate glass shield cloaking augmentation. So that's this right here. Now I'm invisible, which means I can move this way and I can mark enemies like so. Nice. Fuck you. Shoot him in the face. Distract this guy. There we go. Pretty simple. Alright, so let's follow similar steps here. Gonna press F1 for silent walking. Take cover. Whoa! The hell? Okay. That works too. Okay, we got two guys. They're too close by. If I take down one, the other guy will take notice. So I might want to hold off. Wait and see what they do. Okay, that guy's moving that way now. Let's see if we can pick up anything and draw him here. Or wait for him here. Bam, sucker. Nice. Okay. Let's move his body. Whoa. Energy. Okay. Certain augmentations have an activation cost. Okay. Yada, yada, yada. Alright. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's keep him here. Where's the other guy? Looks like he moved away. Oh, there he is. Machine pistol. I want to see if there's anything I can loot. Doesn't look like it. Wait, what is that? Oh, it's just cardboard box. Alright, let's take care of this other guy. Oh, another tutorial. Learn about exceeding max health, grenades, and the Typhoon augmentation. Let's check it out.
That was fast. You installed the signal booster already?
Okay. They want me to move here? Alright, if you say so. F2. Now take care of this guy. Grenade. There we go. That takes care of that. Did I miss? No, I think. Yeah. He'll be down soon. There we go. And that's it. There we go. Pretty simple. I'm not going to do it exactly like that. A little too profile for my taste. Okay, he's looking my way. I don't want to move. Gonna wait until he turns around.
There is too much riding. Last thing we need is the drums breaking down.
Let's see. Let's see if we can,
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down
draw
here.
him here.
Say again.
When the shit hit
There we
the
go.
van in 27, the rush must have been
That's
up the
right.
stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. Want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
There's one more dude left. I should consume an energy bar. Alright, there's a guy right there. Let's be careful. Okay. Move from cover to cover. Be smart about this. And we got that guy. Screw it. Take care of this guy. Take care of that guy. 2 down. Some door over here. Let's check it out. Some people downstairs. Gas hazard.
Let's check this floor again.
Heard someone talking. I think it's downstairs, so I'm good. Not a lot of interesting things here.
What's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Okay, let's go down here.
Never have.
See if we can draw someone over here. What happened to the thing I picked up? Yeah, there's a lot of guys here. Need to be careful. Let's see. There we go. That's right. Come over here, buddy. And buy him, sucker. Get out of here. Nice. Move his body. Man, I've missed playing stealth games. I love them so much. Okay, we got some folks that way. And a dude up there. I want to see what's back there. There might be some things I can loot and take care of that guy along the way. Yeah, we got some dudes over there. Let's see if they have anything interesting to offer. This might not be the best idea, actually. There is a lot of guys here. Don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, let's keep moving. Seems like too much of a hassle. Wait. Oh, someone back there. All right. Yeah, let's keep moving. Let's take the ladder here. Actually, they might see me. Alright, let's take the risk. Climb the ladder. There we go. Actually, that wasn't... Oh, look at that. The meter is starting to fill up, so... Okay. That was close. No cigar. Yeah, we're good. Ooh, crap.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Singh any second.
خليل الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هحصلكم.
Let's keep moving.
وخليكم
Too dangerous.
يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clear.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
What's in here?
Let's close this deal and get out.
This is a good opportunity to use this. Gas grenade. Nice. That should take care of that. Awesome. Okay. Coast is clear. Let's loot him. And what is this? Signal booster. Ah!
I've disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Singh's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
Okay, secondary objective complete. Very nice. What is that? Where does this lead to? Okay. So just another area in the vicinity. Alright, we got a dude this way. Let's see if we can draw his attention somehow. Oh shit, don't do that. Oh crap, did you see me? Ooh, God, that was close. Mother of fuck. Takes care of that guy. Whew. That was unnerving. I like that about this game, that it gives you like a reaction time, that if you do something about it, then you'll be good. I feel like that makes sense. Instead of, you know, like an immediate reaction from all enemies. Okay, we've got some tangos up in here. Let's see if we can find something and attract someone's attention. Oh, okay, yeah, let's do this. Huh? What was that noise? Nice. Ooh, we got that guy. That's right. Come hither, sucker. Hello. Bam. Get out of here. Awesome. Okay. Who is left? I think I got all of them. I think I looted them too. Alright. Oh, wait. Got one more douchebag over there. Over yonder. But you know what? My objective is that way. I think I should just leave him alone. Don't want to mess with what I don't need to mess with. Wait, there's some people that way.
That's not what I meant.
You know what? Fuck it. Shit. Wait, that do anything? It did, right? Yes. It's affecting them. Good. Overshot a little bit, but has a nice radius. So that actually worked out really nicely.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helo is inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
Why is there always a dickwad whispering in my ear? Like that one dude in Human Revolution, Pritchard, was it? He was kind of a douche. Now we got this other douchebag. Whatever. I can deal with it. I'm gonna be careful here. Scout the area. Okay, I think we're good. Ooh, hello, dead guy. Thank you for the money. I'll use it for a good cause. What's up here? I don't think... Wait, yeah, that might be worth it, actually. Maybe there's a shortcut or something? No. Well, looks like I'm taking this door. Can I climb this chain? That'd be nice. Nah, I don't think so. Okay, let's just make our way through. Hack this. Alrighty. This is kind of a clusterfuck. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this one seems a little more worth it. Oh wow, no detection so far.
Anomaly.
And I jinxed it.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Easy peasy. Okay, sweet. Cutscene time.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted.
Uh-oh.
All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on her ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The greatest in the Citadel.
The Ogs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
Oh, shit! The fuck? Okay, this reminds me of Game of Thrones for some reason.
The park has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
You think?
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on...
Greedy, making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
Alright, let's fucking do this.
This is bad!
Can't see shit from here. Gotta go down. Oh, elevator.
Can't reach him.
Okay. No! Atrium. There we go. Yes. Alright.
Jensen,
Keep a low
this
profile.
sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Shit. Ooh, sandstorm. That's nice. Let's use the... Damn it. Stop moving, people. Stop moving. Did I hit him? Now I hit him. Take care of the guys with the mask. Shit. I hit him, right? There we go. couple more. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Or he's down, rather.
Go! Come on!
Get out of here, son. Training the shit out of these people. I think he's behind cover. Shit. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 don't do that! He almost saw me, okay. I'm in the chopper. Radius. What now? Shit. Somebody saw me.
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Clutch.
Shit.
Whoa. What is happening now? Oh, so this is the intro sequence. So that was the prologue, basically.
We will merge with machines, with computers.
When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! Plan.
Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Kind of madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The music is pretty awesome.
The search for survivors in Panchaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens. It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregated Seraph Industries closely to the worst.
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we could not control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Multiple detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have global
Task Force
jurisdiction.
29.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. I never asked for this edition. Oh, okay. What now? Whoa, where are we now?
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help. The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation.
What happened to his eyebrows?
We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Paige. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
How secure your communications, Bob? Janus seems to have eyes everywhere these days.
Janus?
He and his Juggernaut Collective.
Janus won't be an issue. I've made arrangements.
Isn't that from like GoldenEye 007? The movie?
I laid the foundations.
It's called Giannis
Now
there.
it is time to get everyone's attention. Paige, activate the sleep cell.
Alright, well. Just a bunch of shady people doing shady things. Illuminati confirmed, all that jazz. Well then.
Konečná stanice, Růžičkovo nádraží.
It was all a dream.
Příjezd za 5 minut.
Nice.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Miller, huh?
Hold off.
Like Cos Miller.
No, I'm afraid they are not. What? You need the papers are no good. You just let my wife think.
You, come here.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, so sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here,
Wow.
let me help you with that, ma'am.
What a dick.
Man, seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. Could have been a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augové, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
That's right. Walk away, buddy.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. Didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
Cut off the head.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. Doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Then help me find them.
Damn, look at that guy. Oh god, again? What is this, an American airport? Oh, burn!
Just watch yourself, Clank.
Wow, rude.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip, custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus, leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's motherboard.
The fuck? Well then, things escalated rather quickly.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Stand back, let me help.
No, not Martha. Thus begins Batman Beyond Deus Ex Edition. Bruce Wayne certainly did not ask for this. No. That sucks. Well then, what now? God, it's just been a roller coaster, just one scene after another. Praha, 30 hours after the train station bombing.
Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
Like shit. But I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Okay, looks like we are in Jensen Manor. Kind of shabby looking, but you know, you do what you gotta do. But I think this is a good place to end this initial playthrough of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Thank you for tuning in, folks. So my first impressions of the game so far is that it's really good. I'm loving it so far. The gameplay mechanics are a definite improvement over Human Revolutions. The graphics, technically, on a technical level, they're okay. It's kind of rough around the edges here and there, but the artistic direction is awesome. Love just how much love they put into the designs and stuff. Just beautiful. And also on a technical level, this is actually very high settings. On ultra settings, this game just, it's choppy as hell, and I feel like even in very high settings, and I got a GTX 980 Ti, it's a pretty powerful computer, should be able to run this no problem, especially with these graphics, but for some reason the game just stutters. I feel like the PC version just hasn't been well optimized, so hopefully this can be fixed by some kind of NVIDIA graphics driver update or a patch to the game, because it is a little rough sometimes with the frame rate dips and stutters, but what's important is that it runs decently enough that you can play the game, and the game plays really well so far. Again, just a lot of improvements over Human Revolution's mechanics. It just feels really cool, really nice to play. Yeah, and I've just missed playing a stealth game, man, and Human Revolution definitely will satiate that thirst of mine. But overall, good impressions. I'll bring you guys my full review soon. So with that, I will see you guys next time. Yong out.